Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is being recorded in July, and if you're self-employed, then this video could be perfect for you because we have Assad Naeem with us from BMO who talks about getting a mortgage if you're self-employed. How are you doing, Assad? Good?
Pretty good, Stu. How you doing?
Good. I know you've got a bit of a cough, so if you have to cough, we'll just pause. You cough, and then we'll start again.
Sounds great. Yeah.
All right, buddy. So someone's self-employed, yeah. So it's a different approach. So tell us what happens if you're self-employed and you want to go to your lender to sort out a mortgage for yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah. It is a bit of a different approach because there's more documents involved and there's a little more scrutiny involved in those documents as well. So it isn't just like an employed person, a full-time employed person, where we just need a letter of employment or a pay stub from them to verify their information. Now, if you're self-employed, who are you going to get a letter of employment from, and what type of pay stub are you going to provide, even if you are paying yourself payroll? So there's two types of self-employment. One is when you're self-employed, meaning you're a sole proprietor, and the other one is if you have a corporation and you set up a nice big expensive company, and it doesn't matter even if you're paying yourself. Now, what's different about being self-employed is because you're responsible to earn your own dollar. And that dollar, you don't know where it's coming from. It's all variable income at that point. It's not a steady fixed income as you would be getting with any other employment, such as if you're working on an hourly basis and you know you're going to put in 40 hours a week, you know what you're going to earn. Or if you have a salary, you know exactly what you're going to earn on every paycheck as well. So that's the difference between being self-employed. Your income is all variable. And because it is a variable type of income, meaning if you have a high amount of income one month and you have a low amount of income the next month, depending on how your business is structured or how your clientele is, we need to average out the total of your income over a 2 year span to see where your income levels are. And it's always good to see over those 2 years that your income is gradually improving, either on a month to month basis and especially on a year over year basis. For example, we are in 2024 right now. So the lenders would want to see your income from 2022 and 2023, and they would average out the income from those past 2 years to see what your average income over those past 2 years are. And moreover, they would like to see an increase from 2022 over into 2023 to show that your income is growing. If not, at least it's the same amount of income that you earned in both those years. So that being said, the documents that you need to provide as a self-employed person are at least at the minimum 2 years of personal tax income filings. So for going back to that same example, your T1 personal income tax return from 2022 and 2023, along with their associated notice of assessment returns. That's how we calculate what your average income is. And if you are self employed through a corporation, it's good to keep your payments in the same mode that you have in the 2 years. For example, if you're paying yourself from your corporation through payroll, stick to payroll for both years. If you're paying yourself through dividend, stick to dividend for both years. If you're mixing it up as a hybrid, keep both years as a hybrid. We would love to see consistency in how you're paying yourself, meaning you are organized with your finances. You know what you're going to take out from the corporation and how you're going to take out from that corporation. Not only that, you have money to take out from your corporation to pay yourself. Not only that, people ask, why do I need to show my personal income taxes if I have my money held in the corporation? Yes, it is a tax benefit to keep that money in a corporation, but at the end of the day, you have to remember that yourself and your corporation, those are two separate legal entities. Your corporation being having its own separate legal liability is different than what you are itself. And if you are getting a mortgage under your own personal name, every lender would like to see your income under your own personal name as well, not under a separate legal entity. So that's why we would love to see how much income you are taking out from your corporation into your personal name. Now, the key about getting a mortgage as a self employed person is long term planning. It's not just waking up one day and saying, hey, I want to buy a house. Let's see if we can qualify. Work with your mortgage specialist, work with your tax accountant or your accountant, and strategize as to, hey, I want to buy a home 2 years from now, 3 years from now. How can I become eligible to do so? Because if you have a corporation, you would need to show that income on your personal name. For sole proprietors, because you are the business and there is no separate legal entity over there, it's just working out what your gross income and what your net income would be, because you would have to qualify based off of your net income. So once again, talk to your mortgage specialist, talk to your accountant, and strategize where your income levels should be or where you have to be in 2 years or 3 years time in order to qualify for a mortgage in the price range which you would probably want. So it is long-term planning. There's a lot of strategies that go into it, and it isn't just done overnight as it would be with a full-time employed person. So if you are self-employed and you do want to buy a home, know what your timelines are, know what your past 2 years of income tax returns are, know what your finances are, and talk to your accountant, talk to your mortgage specialist, and make it happen.
Got it. Yeah. And maybe, like you say, plan ahead. Because, in a year or 2 years when you're ready to go, if you're self-employed and you've got all your ducks in a row, who knows, the market could be a bit better, not as volatile as it's been. And also, rates could be down, couldn't they, in another couple of years? You don't know.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right. So that's what you do. That's as we always say, have a chat to you. They can always give you a call. Your contact information is at the end of the video, and you'll kind of walk them through it. This is just a brief look at everything, and to understand it fully, of course, talk to the lender. That's because you're the maestro, as we say.
Absolutely.
Okay, buddy. Well, I wish you a good week. I'll talk to you this time next week, and we'll pick another topic.
Look forward to it. Yes, Stu.
Thanks, Assad. Have a good week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to be notified of new ones.